Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to look at the newest piece of silver to my collection and also the first silver sovereign issued by the Royal Mint. Now this only came out in the last week or so and people have been fighting over these already. They're already changing hands online for a lot more than I paid for this one, for example. Now this particular one, as you can see, it says 2025 premium proof coin. Now there's the proof and then there's the premium proof. This one was around about 30 to 40 pounds more, mainly because it's got this privy mark on the back of the coin on the reverse. We'll have a closer look at that in a minute. But the box itself is the standard box you get from the Royal Mint, with all the details you need to know who it's from and what it is. So let's get stuck in. This coin, I've had a look at this once. It's only been out of this box once before. And yeah, each time my fingers get clammy. So things are going to start leaving fingerprints around. So normal box, off it comes. Now, with normal gold sovereigns, this card is included inside the box. It's inside the lid. However, this one is bigger than the inside of the lid and it needs to be stored in the actual sort of main box itself, the storage box, shall we say. So what you've got, Silver Sovereign 2025 premium proof coin. Now there were 15,000 of these produced, or 15,010 I think it was, but 15,000 were actually done in this way, and there's 10 that are being done in other sets. So it's probably alongside the main gold sovereign itself. So this one, even though I ordered this one within moments of them going live, by the time they got to my order, I'm 10,543. So on the inside, I'll give you a chance so you can pause it. I'll hold it still for you. There's a bit about the silver coin itself. Then you've got Benedetto Pestrucci's design and the privy mark. Now the privy mark is all tied in with the 200th anniversary of the shield design on the back of the gold sovereign. So those of you that have watched some of my videos before, you'll know that a few weeks ago did a video similar to this on the unveiling of the gold sovereign, and I went for the one with the shield rather than the St. George and Dragon. I've already got a few with St. George and Dragon, so I might treat myself to the bullion version down the line, but I always prefer the proof. They look pretty. So yeah, there's a bit more there about the mint and the coin. There's the specs. So I'll keep the specs on screen for a few seconds to give you a chance. Yeah, there you go, confirming 15,000. 15,010 is the maximum mintage. Now, the figures they actually show on the website, it just shows 7.99. So obviously they rounded up. But the more accurate details, 7.988 grams of 999 silver. Diameter is 22.05 mil. And as usual, Martin Jennings is the obverse designer, so we'll see that in a minute. Reverse designer, Benedetto Pestrucci. So like I say, his design's been around for many, many years now. It is the famous St. George and Dragon. And the quality finish is proof. So, enough of the boring stuff. We're here to see the coin. So, normally you get white cloth on the inside of these boxes, and you get a brown wood finish. This one is a black gloss finish, and I'm trying not to get too many fingerprints all over it, but you can see how shiny that is. It reminded me actually of the monolith from, there we are, fingerprints, the monolith from 2001, A Space Odyssey. Very, very shiny. Right, so let's open this bad boy up. So before we get to the coin, there's the inside. Normally that's where you get the card stored. As you can see, no, that's not going to fit. That's way too big. That for me is the only downside of this coin, ignoring the price. But this normally would be stored inside, tucked inside this little elastic. So when you display it, you can see the details. But this, it won't go. It's too big. So that's a shame. I might have to photocopy it, reduce it down, and just put a small like inlay in there. So as normal, you get a nice smooth finish. Like I say, usually it's wood or wood finish. This one is black. I don't know if they call it onyx or what, but it's really nice, really shiny, and very full of fingerprints. As usual, you get the coin in its little mount, and the mount itself underneath, you can't see it on this particular one, there's a couple of magnets in there. So when you want to display it, you can do so and it won't go anywhere. Right, closer look at the business end of this box. So if I zoom in, ooh, there you go. Any scratches, any marks is on the plastic. I did have a closer look at this, make sure it was flawless, and it was beautiful. So if we start with the front, the obverse, there's Martin Jennings' profile of the king, and as I say, it's a proof finish, so all the writing and the high points, and there was the profile, are all frosted, and the reverse has a mirror-like finish. I do like my proofs, they're really nice. And when you look at the reverse, you get exactly the same. The high points all frosted, so you've got St. George and the dragon there. Like I say, this is the classic Benedetto Pastrucci design. And if you look in the bottom corner there, you can just about make out the initials BP, showing his design. The year, obviously 2025, because it's for next year. And there is the privy mark. Now, that's the shield design I believe they've used on the gold sovereign. I haven't had a close enough look at this one yet, but you can get this coin without that marker for about £30 to £40 less, and there's 50,000 of those, and I believe there's still some available. But this coin is the first silver sovereign issued by the Royal Mint. Silver sovereigns have been around for 3 or 4 years now. I've got some from the Isle of Man and Gibraltar, but this is the first one to be issued by the Mint in South Wales. Really nice. This particular style capsule, it actually will undo, so you can take the thing out. Not doing that because I'm not wearing gloves. It can stay in there where it's not going to get touched by human hands. This is really nice design. I do like this. On an unusual coin like this one, I do prefer it. But on the gold sovereigns, I do like the occasional change. So like I say, this year they've got the shield. Previous years they've done, I think it was the royal arms. There was one for the Queen. I think it was her 70th anniversary, or I think there was a birthday one. There was one for the year 2000. There's a few scattered around. This is the silver variety, and will take pride of place for the short time on my desk. Not that anybody else will see it, but I can sit there and grin like a Cheshire cat, knowing that I've got myself a nice coin. Now, this was changing hands on the Royal Mint site, I think, for about 130, I think it was. I've seen these on eBay now already going for in excess of 200, which is ridiculous, really. Most people still haven't had them come through. This arrived only 2 days ago. Today is, where are we? The 10th. So this came through, what was it? Monday. So that 9th. Yeah, so it's yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday because it was just the 10th today. So yeah, this is the new baby for the collection. I mean, it's less than 8 grams of silver, and a gram of silver at the moment, or an ounce of silver at least, is only about 24, 25 quid. So when you start looking at best part of 30 grams to an ounce, a 30th of £24, multiply that up by 8, and you got yourself the value of the silver in this coin, which is nowhere near the 120 odd that I paid, but it's limited edition, which is no excuse to get expensive coins, but the collectability of that is, to me, the collectability over the value is always worthwhile looking at. So there you go. I pop you, where are we? That way round. Back into there. Just zoom back out. Pop you back in there. Put the flap back in. Now there's fingerprints everywhere. I do have a cloth that I can use. I use it on my glasses, so I use it on that to get rid of all the fingerprints when I put it back in the box. But yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the new Silver Sovereign for 2025. Hopefully you enjoyed that video, as brief as it was. It's a beautiful coin, I must say. So if you agree and you like the video, please consider a thumbs up, a like, maybe even leave a comment, and perhaps a subscribe. I'm still working towards that 1,000 before Christmas. I'm currently on about 990, so there's 10 to go. And I actually had 2 people unsub on me a couple of days ago, and I thought, no, I'm getting so close. So please consider that subscription. I will be doing a 1,000 subs giveaway in the next couple of weeks once I know I've hit the target. So I'll be doing a video for that especially. So keep an eye out. And I'll see you then. And in the meantime, folks, take care. Cheers all.